Out in the vineyards.
Was a Riesling.
A sommelier from Cape Town's #1 restaurant.
I have to break open the leaves, pluck away leaves to get the sunlight in on the branches.
There's more to wine just drinking it. There's no one who can say they know everything about wine. I don't know everything about wine, but I'm more than happy to kind of engage you and share knowledge with you.
My Africa is where wine is spoken in my native tongue. I'm Tinashe Nyamloka, head sommelier at the Test Kitchen Cape Town, and I'm from Zimbabwe.
A sommelier is a person who works with wine in a restaurant, is able to make wine and food recommendations. The first real glass experience I remember was tasting the 2006 Rudera Chenin Blanc, because I remembered wine wasn't so tasty, it wasn't nice, but that glass was rich, it was round, it was just a complete wine. It got me thinking.
Knowing nothing about wine a decade ago, Tinashe today is one of the most respected sommeliers on the continent.
The Eat Out Wine Service Award goes to Tinashe Nyamloka.
I grew up in Zimbabwe, born and bred in Zimbabwe, spent my early childhood years with my grandmother. Then I moved to Harare to stay with my dad. He died when I was 16. It was hard. I started to look out for myself, so it was an impacting moment. I finished high school, never went to university, ended up finding work, and I was working at a supermarket chain. Ended up being junior manager.
Tinashe moved to Cape Town in 2008 during Zimbabwe's economic decline, looking for better job prospects.
I remember I came with my only one change of clothes and a bunch of certificates because I was doing work in a supermarket. So obviously the first thing is I tried the supermarkets, and the only available really got into it. I didn't think I was aiming for that. Initially I was there to make money. This wine thing wasn't sort of, but it always stuck with me. Then I moved to the one and only. And that's where I got to encounter sommeliers now. For me, it was another big step that, okay, maybe this is where I'm supposed to be.
Today, he works at the Test Kitchen in Cape Town, owned by renowned chef Luke Dale Roberts. It's ranked 50th best restaurant in the world and #1 on the continent, according to an international competition.
Something like really tight and sharp and clean.
53% Sauvignon Blanc, 47 Semillon. I think the balance is just right.
Yeah.
Chef Luke makes the place tick, and he's certainly been influential in my life. He allows you to be you, and that's how the Test Kitchen works. If everyone is different, and we appreciate that, we embrace that. The sommelier's position has always been in the restaurant, and like it or not, you hit a ceiling where what more else can you do other than finding wines? So I'd thought about the idea of making wine, or making my wine on label. I never realized how or when until I went to business school. So the next thing was, where do I get my wine? And when I came to the Test Kitchen, there's a few wines which I can say really caught my attention, and one was from Opstal Winery. It was the Carl Everson Chenin Blancs, one of the best wines I've tasted, I think. And I got to meet the winemaker, Ati. When I wanted to make my wine, he was the first guy who came into my mind.
It's beautiful out here.
You came on a good day.
Yeah. We're at Opstal Estate, out in the beautiful Slanghoek Valley, in the Greater Breda River.
58 is Chenin and Roussanne.
Chenin and Roussanne.
It's mouthful, creamy texture.
I think there's quite a lot of personality in this.
Ati grows the vineyards, he makes the wine, and once the wine is in the barrels, that's where I get in. I taste wine in the barrels, is sampling which style I want, then I make the blend myself, then he bottles the wine. Why I called it Kumusha is wine has a sense of belonging. Even if you check most of the top wines in the world, there's a chateau picture on their label, or it's a picture of the home. So I ended up putting my grandfather's home on the label.
Oh wow, it's very simple.
South African wines have come of age.
Oh wow, Kumusha.
And I think